we even need a face for MLBB?
We do need a face. When people talk about ML, this guy show up, and even people that's not in MLBB knows about him. We need somebody like that.
The requirements to be the face of MLBB, I think maybe they can color their hair a little bit.
He can play all roles and he's exceptional.
Charismatic. As long as you win and you're charismatic, I feel like that's just the two criteria that you need.
First, good looking, of course.
Can walk the talk.
Must be good at playing jungler. Face have to look like Link.
If we talk about MLBB, everybody knows about him.
Maybe you need multiple world championship, multiple international championships.
It takes skill, but it also takes a story to make a face of MLBB.
Welcome to the Roundtable. We heard the interviews. They're talking about they need skill, they need, I don't know, achievement. As a coach, what would you say defines someone as the face of MLBB?
In my opinion, it's really, when you talk about a game, you just think about that person. Who is that? It's up to everybody.
For me, it's like being famous and creating history. Do you remember the freestyle Bruno Mars? Yeah, the TP freestyle shoe. Whenever you got history in MLBB, they will remember you.
So iconic moments for her.
Yeah.
As an analyst, what do you look at?
Okay, so maybe as an analyst and also massive esports fan in general, you gotta look for someone who's iconic enough that you would want to be like him. For example, like Michael Jordan, right? You want to play like Michael Jordan. You want to play like Messi, for example, right? Among other things, achievements and skill comes first. Because in order for people to wanna play like you or play with you, so that you influence them and become the face.
I honestly have a very simple way.
Okay.
Trust me, it works for every single thing. If my mom knows about you, then you're good.
That's actually real.
Right? If my mom knows who Kyrie is, he's the face.
I agree.
Obviously, all the points earlier comes into this. This is just a bonus, but having a cool nickname. As a caster, just yelling this guy's name out is just, it creates the goosebump. It creates the moment, the hype moment as well.
For me, yeah, I mentioned Carl TZ. If you say Carl TZ, it's about MLBB. You know, he's overall. Like, he doesn't need to show that he is the face, but you already know that he is the face of MLBB.
It's kind of like the person doesn't get to say, I'm the face. It's the people around him that says, that's the face. Yeah.
As an ex-pro player, how do you think now, the new players coming in, how do they become the face of MLBB? What is your advice to them?
Yeah, just winning.
I mean, it's not that hard. Just break the quiz.
Just win. It's the only way, I think.
Let's talk about the qualities, achievements, because a lot of people say, you know, like Mara earlier in the video, achievements, but then some of the people say good story. Sometimes they have good story, but they don't have achievements. Sometimes they have achievements, but they got a pretty boring story.
Achievement comes with good story. Like, we know why people sacrifice, why people or player playing. Like, for example, Sakis. The reason why he want to play is because he want to change his family economic situation. Achievement in esports is about like you beat everyone to be here, right? So achievement does matter, because what's the purpose you are in esports? What's the purpose you are in a competitive scene? Because you want to get something, because you want to be the best of something. Achievement matters, but in order for you to get there, you have to do a lot of things. And during this process is the moment people idolize you, because you're not giving up, because you give a reason for people to stay playing, give a reason, give a hope to people that, wait, LLB have a very good story.
I guess I agree with Mara. Achievements is a must for me.
Is achievements the number one?
Yep, because that's how you also contribute to the community. Also, like, you know, bringing an honor to your country.
I think besides the achievements is, I think, already given. But with the achievement, I think it needs to be combined with the movement or the impact to the entire community, or maybe the industry itself, not just MLBB Esports, but the entire esports in general. Besides the good-looking part, which is
I agree with.
Is that important?
I agree with.
So looks matter.
Looks matter.
Does looks matter? Do looks matter?
No, looks just bonus.
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 Looks matter.
Right?
Yeah. If I look at your face,
What else do you want to say? What else do you want to say? You know what? I think we need to ask Gigi. Like, do you think like looks have to matter for the face of MLBB?
For me, yeah. You need to be hygienic. You need to care about your hair, about your
That's
beard.
true.
Yeah.
Why when she was talking about hair, she was
Do I
looking
look like talking about you?
She's got some You want? Oh, round one, GG. That was actually 0. I have never seen LaFell speechless like that before. That was impressive. That was impressive. But what about you, Wolf?
Absolutely not. I think, for example, Mr. Kyrie, a good example.
He's not that good looking.
He's pretty.
that's not good.
Kyrie's an anomaly. Like somebody who's looking that good should not be good at ML as well.
I agree.
You're good looking, bad at ML. Good at ML.
But I'm better at ML.
That's why you're a caster.
We're gonna start this very simple exercise where every single one of you give your face of MLBB with no explanation. So we're actually gonna start
With
with Manjin.
Oh man,
Manjin.
this is hard. It's super hard. There are a lot of.
You want me to go first?
Okay, go.
Okay, there you go.
Carl Teasy.
So Carl Teasy, which is a common name that's been
Very
brought up.
common name.
Very common name.
One of the most common.
I think Donkey.
Donkey. Are you saying him because he's here?
Yes.
Just kidding.
Oh my God, it's so hard. I have a top 3 right now. But right now, I think for the longevity-wise, I think it's Carly is really up there.
Carl Teasy.
I also, because I think Kalsi is the GOAT.
She's looking at achievements. He's looking at the longevity, right?
Longevity.
And I feel like for general, he's looking at iconic moments. Because again, the first world champion taking off his shirt, right?
Like this, bro.
Unique.
Iconic.
He has the
moment.
unique
personality.
First time in esports. Someone took off his shirt.
The only time in esports.
The only time in esports.
It's a good time to talk about regional faces.
When it comes to MLBB Pros though, I think the V-Wise is the most iconic one, right? They can be the face of MLBB. But then if you're looking at MLBB in general, like the game itself, not esports at all, you always look at Doggy, you know.
If in the esports, maybe the GOAT. If you know what I'm talking about, the GOAT. No, it's Carl Teasy.
She's wearing the liquid jersey.
Yeah.
But I think, there are skilled players everywhere. Especially now, we saw a lot of new regions coming up. So I want to ask you guys now about the regional faces, but more towards like Turkey, Singapore, and then obviously we'll get to ID, Malaysia. We're gonna get like a few of these names. So
I feel like we gotta talk about the rising.
The rising first. That's why. Like I think for now, SG.
I feel like there's a few GOATs in SG, but every single time you talk to me about MPL SG, one name comes to mind, and it's Diablo. I feel like Diablo should get mentioned.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think for SG it's Diablo too.
He's in there, right?
He's in there for you.
For me, for SG, I think it's JPL.
Same, JPL.
JPL?
Yeah, JPL. For me, JPL.
JPL 2 for SG. Yeah. What about you guys?
Is Jablo is the one who choked before M5, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I'll out him in the list. Yeah,
We got some spice from this.
I just don't like players who does that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
I'll choose JPL too.
SG, yeah. JPL.
Okay, then what about NA?
For NA is probably Shark. Yeah. Included at every M series, he was in M3, M4, M5. And probably gonna be in the M6, I'm pretty sure that. So every time like we're trying to make a team up, then which player we should have to bring in? Then everyone mentioned the same person, which was the Shark. Yes.
And any Mobazane. No matter how loud he is, the contribution that he made to influence more Mobile Legends players to join NACD.
NA. General.
It comes full circle.
No, for me it's because when we talk about NA in the first M1, people talking about NA, they just know Jojo General.
Yes, sir.
Only.
That's true. What about EECA?
I love Kit Bomba, man. I mean, like you have Sunset Lover, you have Sao, but I do feel like Kid Bomba brings a different dimension when we talk about ECA?
Sunset lover. The skills that he has right now, he can go head to head with MPL Page too.
ECA, Sawo.
Tank.
For me, I'm Ruby Didi, I think.
What about you, Mitch?
Yeah, first Ruby DB. I remember his Lunox. He became iconic after that.
Myanmar, I think is Naomi.
Naomi.
Yeah, because I know because his role is tank.
Yeah.
So I know he's very good.
I see. Okay.
For Turkey, I think I will go for the coach, Bad Girl Sef. And I also like the swagger also of Bad Girl Sef. Every time that they will step in, like they're not afraid to every like giant team that they're facing.
Indo. Face.
No, Aura.
Okay. The teammate.
For Indonesia, I think it's Kyrie right now. And Lemon should be up there.
Malaysia, for me, Chiku.
I agree with you.
Malaysia, Chiku, yeah. Yeah, obviously, I think.
Okay.
I think it's Chiku, Uncle Moon.
Okay.
Yeah, in the Philippines, we call him Uncle Moon. Yes.
So Tito Moon?
Yeah, Tito Moon.
I think for most of us, I think for most of the viewers as well, they've said, when they were asked the question, who's the face of MLBB, they either say Carl TZ or Kyrie. So we get to choose now.
I think she made the
She
bias.
seems conflicted.
Don't ask me.
I think she's biased. I think she's biased.
It's
No,
because...
I'm not biased.
Yeah. But all right, Wolf.
Carl TZ, Kyrie.
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 Man, good friends of mine, both.
Imagine you hate both of them.
This is very difficult. I'm sorry, Kyrie. Love you to bits. But it's called TZ. And I'm only saying that because
No explanation.
you named yourself Lafel TZ.
No.
There's so many TZ
Carl
now.
TZ or
No,
Kyrie?
no, we're still talking. Yeah. For me, is this by gameplay or?
No.
When you think Carl
Just
TZ, Kyrie,
say-
what comes up? Carl
So
TZ or Kyrie?
difficult.
Cartizi. No. I'm wearing Team Liquid.
I think he's the next generation of like Carl TZ was the first one, and then after him it's Kyrie, especially international. If we talk about the international scene, Kyrie is much popular than Carl TZ. Let's be honest. Part of my top 3. Yeah, Kyrie.
Kyrie should be number 1 if he champion. Because it's almost same like Carl TZ, but he's more popular. And also no controversy.
So it's like.
And more handsome.
So I feel like after this long discussion, we've all came to the decision of who's the face of MLBB gonna be. So on a count of 3, we'll say it together, okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay, ready?
1.
In 1, 2, 3. It's